Detrimental.
Hi, I'm Bob Schrupp, physical therapist,
Brad Heineck, physical
and
therapist.
together we are the most famous physical therapists on the internet.
Oh, in our opinion, of course, Bob.
Supposedly a little bit surprised too there, Brad, weren't you, that we started. Okay, today we're going to talk about the Saunders Lumbar Traction. We actually did this video once before, but what happened, Brad?
Well, we've got incredible, intelligent, and alert audience out there because they noticed that I was laying on it in the opposite direction of what the instructions say to do. So we're going to go through it, put it on the way the instructions do it, and then tell why I did it that way.
Right, sounds good.
Okay.
All right, you're going to go grab the unit, Brad, and what's nice about this unit, it's got little rollers on it.
Yeah, it's portable, and you can roll it
I
like
don't know if you can
this.
see that or not, but
Yeah, there we go. There's the wheels. You can actually take them on and off. They Velcro on, and you can tuck them in pockets inside if you do not need them. It does weigh 22 pounds from what I've read.
I don't think you could do it as a carry-on though, Brad.
Yeah, probably not. All right.
All
So
right.
let's go to work with it.
Do you want to cut away, Brad, or do you want to?
Well, no, let's open it up, Bob.
Okay.
This won't take but a second. A lot of Velcro here, zippers. Typically, you're going to do this on a plinth that's firm, a table like this, in other
Can you do
words.
it on the floor, Brad?
Carpeted floor works good. You could do it on a bed, but I prefer not to.
I don't think you should do it on a bed.
Okay, so here we've got the pump. It's a pneumatic pump for the traction part, and we'll get this plastic out of the way, and I'm gonna lay in here and show you how to buckle this up. So let's cut right now.
All right, we're back, Brad.
Okay, so you'll get on the Saunders traction unit like this with the plastic hard part here. Your legs are gonna be on that end of it. You'll be laying here. Get a pillow. You don't have to have a fancy pillow like this. Any pillow for your head support, I recommend. And here are the two straps. Here's one and the other. The lower one is going to go around your pelvis. The seam right between them is about at your belt line. So you're going to get a hold of the pelvis bone. And you can do this by yourself. It's not too bad. It is easier if someone else helps. When I do it with a patient, I show them how to do this. And if they're a candidate to take it home, I have them do it independently, and I observe them to make sure they do it properly, and they feel comfortable with it.
So you click and then you just pull to adjust the strap
Right.
and make it tighter.
They're very adjustable, and this, you just go until you feel nice snug fit around the pelvis.
So this is the pelvic strap.
Okay.
Do that one first.
I don't think it matters which one you do first, as long
Okay.
as you have it in the right place. Now this one, I go by the rib cage. You're gonna go just below the rib cage.
So
This
his
edge
rib
will go-
cage is right here,
Yep.
right there.
Mhm.
Okay. And that the strap is just going right below it.
Yep. So it's gonna kind of support around the lower edge of the rib cage, and that's where it gonna grabs onto your trunk. And once again, boy, these work nice. These are nice straps. You click and simply, whoops.
By the way, the instruction book, as Brad is doing that, comes in with instructions in 13 different languages. So
Yeah, this
I
is a
think you got it
worldwide
covered.
product.
It's only got 3 pages of instructions, you said, so it's a pretty simple product. You know, you open it up, like Brad said, the plastic side is where the legs go. You do the pelvic strap, which goes around the pelvis itself, and then the other strap goes a little bit below the rib cage, the lower edge of it.
Mhm.
Strap it in, tighten it up, and now you have this pump.
Right, so the pump got hydraulic cylinders, or not hydraulic, they're air cylinders in here, and then one little control one here. And can you zoom in right here, Lonnie? I want them to see where this device separates, creating the traction on your
I would
lumbar
maybe even
spine.
come up, Lonnie.
Yeah,
Let's,
come on up.
Come on
Come
up.
on up.
I can even help you.
Now, Bob, well, we'll show this, but then we're gonna go on Leopold over there and show what lumbar traction
So we'll
is.
show right here is where the separation occurs, right, Brad?
Yep,
I'm assuming.
see it
So he-
moving?
So there's 3 settings on this pump, you said, Brad, right?
Right, there's one for pumping, and that's what I have it on now. And I'm gonna go up to about 30 pounds.
So it just twists, right?
Right, here. So, well, just hold on, Bob,
Right.
I'll show
You
one
show
side.
that afterwards?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, now you can see this, how well that is
Yeah.
separating.
Now, right now it's slipping a little bit up here because my clothing is allowing it to slip. So I'm just gonna tighten this up a little bit because it's one of those things you'll know. You will feel that's
Yeah,
better.
if it's pulling off, it's not doing the job. It's
Right.
supposed to hold, right?
Yeah, say if I'm gonna go to 40 pounds, there, okay, and I can feel the traction there, feels good. This always should feel good. If this creates pain or creates symptoms down your leg, you stop doing it.
Exactly.
Okay, it should be a comfortable feeling. You're gonna hold it. I like to hold it initially if it feels good, like right now. I'd go for 5 minutes if it was a new patient.
For the first time, 5 minutes.
Right, if it feels good. If the leg symptoms go away with it, I'm smiling because I know things are going right, okay? But after 5 minutes, then we're gonna take this.
And
First,
so you're gonna go up to 40 pounds, Brad, or is that gonna vary?
it depends on the individual. If it's
Okay.
a small, petite person, it may only be 20 or 30. Larger person's likely to have more.
Okay.
Symptoms are gonna guide it.
Okay.
You know, you're not gonna go up to 150 right away. Usually, the people I've worked with, 40 to 60 pounds, sometimes more. It's all in the feedback of the person.
Right, and as Brad said, I know we keep hammering this home though, it's very simple what you're looking for. You're looking for the symptoms to go out of the legs or out of the butt, or even to get maybe a little more narrow in the back.
Right.
I mean, if you don't have it going into the legs, you just want the back pain to be lessening.
Right.
So,
And right now, I feel good. I mean, I wouldn't mind laying here for another 10 or 15 minutes. We're not gonna do that. There's a mechanism here where you go to hold once you find your proper traction pressure. When you wanna release it, there's where I could pump more if I wanted to. Then one more.
and
There.
now I can hear the air coming out.
Yep.
It's either Brad's head or it's the traction unit. one
Coming
the
out of
two.
my ears.
So,
There we go.
very simple device,
Right.
very, very neat.
Couple of
Very-
modifications, Bob. Why don't you get that pillow for my legs?
Sure.
If you get put pillows or something under your legs, this can be very helpful. It makes a lot of people, if you put that under there, I'm feeling right now, it's like, oh, that feels
That
good.
makes a lot of difference,
I'm ready
doesn't
to
it?
go back to it, yeah. There's options with this. You can lay on your stomach and try it. Like I did it before, I had the head this way and the legs down this way. Mechanically, it's doing a very similar job to the lumbar spine. As a therapist, I felt comfortable going that direction. People caught me. It's not the way directions do it. I'll still do it that way if I get better results than this way for whatever reason, if it's the anatomical shape of the body of the person I'm working with, whatever. You're typically going to do this with a therapist first. You're not going to go out and buy one. As a matter of fact, not this particular track device, but the cost of it are about $650
$650, yeah.
online. That's through 3B Scientific. You can get them through other places. You're normally going to need a doctor's prescription to order one, or the healthcare provider will have one on stock.
And we're gonna even provide the insurance billing code, Brad.
You bet.
It's E1399.
Okay. Now, I thought what we would do, Bob, and the other thing is when you get off of this, you're going
So
to
you released it already?
Yeah. Can you hold that, Bob?
Yep.
We're
So
going to take
he-
this off.
He put the knob to, I don't know if, actually, Lonnie, can you see this right here? Can you see that? Can you see the letters? Mm-hmm. So
Release.
there's pump, release, and here's hold. You can catch all those or not. Not too good?
Little blurry.
But anyway, those are the letters right there.
Yeah.
So,
Okay. Important point, when you get off of it, don't just get off in a big hurry. Let the spine take the decompression off. It's going to change the discs if you've got a herniated disc.
I'd roll to your side.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you got symptoms or are concerned at all, let's take this off first.
Yeah.
We'll do it technically. You're going to roll here, and you're going to get up slowly and monitor how things are going. If you're having leg pain and the traction took care of it, got rid of it, abolished the leg pain, you're going to monitor it. Is it coming back? If it feels good, you're going to stand up, okay, and then see how you feel. Don't just get up and move around quickly. After you do this a couple times, you'll know what's going on. Your therapist will help you.
Just to reemphasize, Brad, because I know we're going to get questions on this. So the first time, probably 5 minutes.
Yeah,
If you're a bigger person, maybe 40 to 60 pounds.
right.
What after that? How long can people go if they,
I don't like to go over 20 minutes.
Okay.
And they
20
have to
minutes.
have good results, and I build up to that 5 minutes, and the next time they come in to visit, I'll go 10 or 15. and again with feedback, and if they got up feeling good and they came in the next time and they're saying, geez, I'm feeling much better, the leg is better, this and that, then I'll progress.
How about the high end for pounds? Have you seen, I know,
I've never gone over 60 to 70 pounds.
Okay.
It does go up to 200 pounds.
Okay.
I'm
That
not
would
gonna
be a
go
really
there.
huge-
Yeah,
a really
yeah,
big
yeah.
person.
That's for the therapist
To
or the
determine.
doctor to determine.
Sure.
Here, let's just do a quick look at Leopold. If someone's wondering what lumbar traction means,
Okay,
here is the lumbar spine, okay? So below the rib cage and above the pelvis, there's 5 vertebrae. Occasionally there's 6. And typically the herniation, you can see here, this is a model of a
but you can't
herniated
even
disc.
see that, can you?
Yeah, well,
I don't know if they can see that.
yeah,
Red.
so if you look at this and old Leopold was laying there, grab his leg, Bob.
Sure.
There you go.
He's the wrong way now.
Oh, that's all right, we'll pretend he's going that way.
Okay.
We'll do it in the air. We're gonna do
Okay.
some, if Bob were to pull on his legs and I were to pull here, we're giving traction, we're pulling it apart just like the device
Right.
does. All right, thanks Leopold,
And-
you did a good
Oh,
job.
there, I lost his leg. In theory, by the way, it's supposed to provide a centripetal force, which actually helps pull the disc in.
Centripetal,
Centripetal force.
not centrifugal, but centripetal.
Mark my word.
Yeah.
But the other thing it does work for people who have pretty severe arthritis too, because it pulls the facets apart. Even though it's just temporary. I had a person that bought one of these, and he just had a terrible back, really not a disc herniation, just a really messed up back as far as arthritis, and he would just go on it at night for relief.
Sure.
You know, I mean, just
Yeah.
from a whole day of putting weight on there, he'd go on it for like 20 minutes, and you know, he could function the next day.
Sure.
Again. So.
Yeah, well, it's a fine device, and I'm gonna give it thumbs up.
Oh yeah, it's a great device.
Right.
It's a great traction
So is
unit.
Leopold here.
Yeah, and toe up.
Thumbs,
So-
toe up.
All right.
Excellent, it's a haiku.